She's a great supporter of the work on homeland security issues here. Again, my name is Rabbi Gary Moskowitz, 917-916-4681. We urge people to be involved in civil defense programs here. We're training people right now to respond, especially people who go to churches and synagogues where there's a clear threat. In fact, the Department of Homeland Security has urged people to be involved. They're allocating monies specifically to nonprofit groups targeting Jewish institutions who are targeted by terrorists. So this is a very serious thing. Just last year, I hope people didn't forget, just last year they tried to blow up 2 synagogues in Riverdale here, and there have been other threats that haven't been reported to the paper. I urge you again, as a former New York City police officer myself and a tactical training here in Israel here, we're training lay people to be involved so they can protect themselves and their communities here, working closely with police agencies. Again, thank you very much. Again, Rabbi Gary Moskowitz, 917-916-4681. Get involved, make this country great again. And one of the people who can help us again is hopefully our next Congresswoman, Elizabeth Birney. Thank you. From Queens.
Thanks, Gary, and thanks, Bob, for pointing out this new issue with the globe that Target has been selling without any Israel and just listing the whole area of Israel as Palestine. It's very similar to the maps that Mahmoud Abbas, head of the Palestinian Authority, holds up all the time. He's constantly holding up for the press a map that just says Palestine over the entire area of Israel, and that's really what he wants. And it's shameful that the Target Corporation is selling this. And I look forward to working with them to try to make sure that those globes are recalled immediately. As you know, we're here. One of the reasons we're here is because of the KSM Khalid Sheikh Mohammed trial, and the trial of 4 other terrorists that has been planned to occur at Foley Square, Southern District of New York, a couple of blocks from here, a couple of blocks from this site of 9/11. There are numerous problems with this. I think we only have to look at the Moussaoui trial. If you all remember the Zacharias Moussaoui trial that took place between 2001 and 2006 in the Eastern District of Virginia before Judge Leonie Brinkema. It just so happened that I was involved in a fraud case that was assigned to Judge Brinkema during part of that time. And I remember how she didn't have any time to take a look at papers in our case. The Eastern District of Virginia is known as the rocket docket because usually cases are just go through there in a matter of months. Normally, in 2008, they went through the Eastern District of Virginia in 9 months versus over 30 months for the Southern District of New York. And even at that rocket docket, it took 5 years, and that was without a trial on whether Zacharias Moussaoui was guilty or innocent. It was just the only trial that took place was whether he ended up pleading guilty. So the only trial that took place was what his sentence was going to be, and it turned into an entire 5-year circus. You can just imagine what the trial of 5 terrorists in New York would engender. You'd have, we'd probably be here for years. It might be a lot longer than the 5 years. The costs are estimated to be now over $200 million a year. So we're talking about 5 years. That's $1 billion of additional costs for the city. Nobody has said, the federal government has not offered to pick up those costs. We don't know what would happen. And more than that, it's a psychological trauma that would, and this whole shutting down, there's going to be a double ring of security around the courts, and it will affect downtown. The downtown will be a total mess. It'll be, like an armed camp practically. And that's besides giving a forum for Muslim terrorists, these radical Muslim terrorists, to spout whatever they want to spout. It would just be a disaster for New York. And I hope that now that Bloomberg's changed his mind, that and it's encouraging the movement of these trials outside of New York, that in fact they will disappear from New York. We do not need this. In New York, this is the last thing that New York needs. These terrorists should be tried with military commissions. Again, I want to thank Bob for his wonderful work in pointing out this latest outrage with the globes that are being sold that wipe Israel off the map. And see if anybody else wants to speak.